Hey, I'm Shawna Faye, and today I'm going to be replicating this image of this super cute frog on my face, and this is the artist. I came across this image and I just had to have this frog on my face because it's so cute. So if you want to see how I replicate things and try to make it look exactly like the photo but on my face, then keep on watching. I'm going to be using this adorable pastel palette designed by Elodie. For most of this look, and I just kind of mixed up some of that green and a little bit of the blue, and I'm just kind of going back and forth looking at my reference photo, and I just kind of keep adjusting, making things a little wider where it needs to be until it looks pretty close to the image. And again, I'm going to be mixing some colors together, just applying that with a dauber. And here's a skin tone palette that I'm using for this tiny snail. And I'm just grabbing a couple colors and then I'm just using a damp brush to blend those together. And same thing here, mixing colors until it looks like the photo. The pastel orange was just a little too light, so I needed to add a deeper orange color. Then I'm just using some Star Blends pink for the blush. And now I'm just loading up a metallic black for a softer black outline. And I'm using a small brush for this, a very small brush, one of my smallest brushes. I think I could actually use a smaller brush here. And I'm just using the very tip of that brush with very light pressure. Here I had to kind of come into my mirror a little bit more. And I'm doing a super thin line here and then just going back over that. This is a technique I learned from Nancy Wu, and she likes to take the hole punch area of a stencil and use that for the eyes. So I'm just using a small dauber for that. And off camera really quick, I did add a little bit more green to the outside of that eye. And now I'm just outlining everything. And as you can see, I like to do everything in one fluid motion. Now I'm loading up a rainbow cake. This is Beach Baby from Fusion Body Art, but this is the UV version. They don't make it anymore. This is a half moon sponge from Just Paint. And I just really like these because I can add the color gradually. I do this technique all the time, and if you want to see it more in depth, then I recommend watching my very first video, the butterfly video, because yeah, I demonstrate that more in depth there. I'll make sure to link that in the cards at the end of this video. So anyways, I am putting on some glitter now, loading up the pink from this palette to do some teardrops. And I'm doing a teardrop and then another longer teardrop and then down to this butterfly shape, a couple more teardrops, and repeat that on the other side. So I'm doing a little bit of a running start. So I'm kind of starting with the motion that I'm about to do before I lay down that line. And that just helps me to be a little bit like faster and get a thinner line there at the beginning. Now I'm switching to the yellow from that palette and I'm going to outline my eyes. Repeat that on the other side, and I'm just adding some teardrops with that, and I'm adding some dots too, and just kind of going over the dots. I always do this. I always tend to go over them again a couple of times just to get the shape right. But yeah, big to small. And then I decided to add a few yellow teardrops. I'm so glad I did because it really brightened things up and it made it a little more interesting. Now I'm just going to outline that frog one more time just to make it really nice and bold. And you can't see this, but I'm picking up the purple from that rainbow cake and I'm just going to outline everything. I just use pretty light pressure for this and all fluid motions, kind of like how I outlined the frog. It's all in fluid motions. Now picking up some chunky glitter and I'm just adding some details. I decided to actually cover up a couple of those teardrops. And we're all done. And I loved this. I was so excited. It was super cute. Alright, that was it for the video. If you liked it, then feel free to hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you want to see more of my videos, then feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.